In the 9 to 5, you never arrive early and you never stay late because you need to be the last one in and the first one out. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are talking about why you need to be the last one in and the first one out of your workplace. It was one of my biggest videos. I posted that on TikTok and it did 18.5 million views very quickly, and it resonated and woke a lot of people up. And in today's video, I'm going to dive into it and add some more context because there are still some people out there who turn around and say to me, that's such a lazy work ethic. You shouldn't say that. How would you like it if your employees were doing that to you? Well, they wouldn't, for the reasons I am going to explain, but we need to identify why I said that in the first place. Number one, why do I say last one in, first one out? It's about time. Time is of the essence. Time is incredibly precious. We also want time freedom. Time you never get back. Money you make and it comes and goes, but time, once it's gone, it's gone. So why would you offer it freely and arrive early? What, because you want to suck up to the manager? Because you want brownie points? Because you want to be the good boy and girl and the golden child? No, have a little bit of self-respect. Number two, I knew I was a number. You are just a number in the workplace. I mean, that's the God's honest truth. You are a part of the cog. You are an expense to the company, no more. And my question to you is, does the CEO of your company know your name? 99% of the time, sorry. No, they don't. They haven't got a clue who you are. You're an expense on an expense sheet at the end of the year, and they'll decide whether they keep you on or not, depending on the profit and loss of the company. So I was hyper aware, Aaron, you are a number. You have to respect yourself and start doing things for you. Why would you go in early and stay late when you're not truly valued? And Aaron, your time you will never get back. Your family value your time. Aaron, you should value your time. And I woke up to that and realized, Aaron, you are a number, and so are all of you. And then number three, personal development. As human beings, we've got so much that we can give, so much that we can do physically and emotionally. We can really sort of hit higher levels than what we're doing, and we can push ourselves further and beyond what we thought was possible. So why would I be happy with going through this Groundhog Day and just this 9 to 5 vicious cycle? I wasn't, which is why now I work for myself and I run my own businesses, because I made a plan and I executed it. I got out of that place. But those are the three things that you all need to wake up to. So when I identified those really early on, especially when I had my son at a young age, and for those, I just want to say on the flip side, for those that might be listening and thinking, oh no, I love my employer and I love my work colleagues and I'll go in early and do what I need to because I want the promotion. I'd never go for a promotion. A promotion is shorter puppet strings. Someone's biting at your heel for your job role because you've gone into a job role now where there's far and few of them. So now you're on the chopping board, but also you're just deeper within the system. You're not paid accordingly. You know, and look, let's face it, promotions. If someone turned around to me and said, you're going to be paid on your next promotion 5 to 10 grand, it's not worth it. You build up your own business, you can pay yourself 5, 10 grand a month if you do very well. So how can you start to implement this strategy of last one in, first one out, and start working on yourself and start appreciating time and knowing you're a number and personally developing yourself? Well, set boundaries is the first thing. You have to set boundaries within the workplace. Do not stay late. So when people say to you and it's coming close to the end of your shift, and for example, like when I was finishing my shift, I was packing up my stuff 5 minutes before my shift ended because I fulfilled my contractual agreement. I'm in work, well, I was in work because of a situational relationship between me and my employer. And it was, I offer my services and time in order for a salary. That's it. And when that is fulfilled within the contract, I'm going home to the people that I love and the people that I want to be with. And ultimately, I'm trying to obtain time freedom. So I'm going home to those people. I'm not prepared to stay late because I know that I'm not truly valued and I could be fired at any point. I could be made redundant. I could be put on a performance review. We could have a new manager comes in that just absolutely totally crushes everything and annoys everyone. I'm fully aware I have no control in the employed world. So I was prepared to leave bang on time. Don't do overtime because then they expect more. You will be the go-to person. And when you stop doing overtime or you say no, it's going to highlight you as an issue. Well, hang on a minute. You were the one that was happy to stay late and not be paid. You were doing a lot of overtime, but now you're not. Now you're the problem. Do you not love the company anymore? Are you not here for us? Are you not willing to serve? The hand that feeds you, you're highlighted. So if you start that way, you're going to become a problem when you stop doing it and you realize, actually, I'm a number. Avoid promotions. Always avoid promotions. The puppet strings become shorter. I don't know why people go for promotions. You know, and they turn around and it's ironic. People say, well, I want more responsibility because that's why I'm going for a promotion. You want more responsibility? Go start a business. That's real responsibility. Going for a promotion and taking on 2, 3, 4, 5 extra roles on your task list, that's not a responsibility. That's just sucking up. That's just being a brown noser. Climbing the corporate ladder, in my eyes, there's no merit in that. There's no sort of credit going to that individual because you're just building someone else's company. You're building someone else's dream that doesn't really value and respect you and is unlikely to actually know your name. The company owner doesn't know who you are. Again, you're just now a bigger expense, and an expense that will be considered on the filing at the end of the year, the profit and loss. You're going to be looked at. Do we really need him or her? And also, never become the yes man or yes woman. My God, I knew a few of these in my last job. They would say yes to everything. And when I used to finish my old shift in my old place, I'd say to people, you're not going to go home. No, I've just got this to finish. And I used to think, but it's a 24-hour site. We're going to have a night shift come on. Oh, but I can't leave it for the night shift. No, you can. That's why there's a 24-hour shift. We now go home, pack the baggie, put it in laptop bag, and now we go homey. You don't need to stay. Clock out and go home to your family. No, I've got to stay. And I used to think, have you not got anything else going on? Like, do you not have children or a partner to go home to? And the funny thing is, the only people that disagree with me are those that actually don't have a lot going on in their life. If they haven't got a partner, they haven't got passions, they haven't got hobbies, but the job has become the obsession. It's like their world, it's their go-to, it's their family unit. I find that quite sad, and I think you need more going on in your life. And it's funny because I used to work with some old managers back in the day, and they were obsessed with my old company. And then when they had a child, there was a couple of guys who came up to me and they were like, oh my God, Aaron, everything you've been talking about, now that I've had my own son or daughter, I can totally get it. Like, my world has changed. Like, it's all about my child. Like, I don't know, it's still going to be hyper competitive with these individuals. Like, you still can't trust them, but they've had an eye opener, because don't forget, now they're having to really keep their job for their children, but they realize there is more to life than the workplace. So it's about setting boundaries, and also work on yourself. Work on yourself to value and respect you. Start building your own business. Start learning new skill sets. Start learning in general. Because I can tell you now, anyone watching this up until this point, you are worth more than £10, £11, £12, £13, £14, £15, £16, £17 an hour. I was being paid about £13 an hour on my last job. I'm now worth £200 an hour. That's what I'm valued at. £200. That's what the market is willing to pay for me per hour. And some people might say, well, how have you come to that number? Because that's what the market pays me per hour. Because I've created a gap in the market and I have a solution to many problems, and that is valued now at £200 an hour. You have to find something which is fat and bloated and that you can solve a problem for a lot of people. But you only do that when you build your own business and you find a market that you can serve. So again, I'm going to go back to the several decisions that you can make. You can design your life or you'll be assigned one. You can make a plan or you'll be given a plan. You can position yourself in your own market that you created, or the market will position you. You can work till you're 68, 70 years old and hope you have enough money in your pension. Or what you can do is you can take full control back, have some self-mastery, focus, work on yourself, build a side business, start cash flowing more, save and invest wisely, and set you and your family up financially, and also start benefiting from time freedom. I love the fact that it's now 10:42 in the morning. On Thursday, the sun is shining, I'm down here, and after this, I'm going to go to the gym, and then I'm going out for lunch. I'm going to have avocado, eggs, sourdough, all that kind of good stuff. Whereas right now, I'd have been in a job before, being told what to do. Aaron, can you make sure this is done? Oh, thank God I'm out. I wish you all the best. Do leave me a comment, drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.